off the window.
Ew! What is that?
Get it off!
Escape the tumbleweeds. How? How? What's up, guys? It's the girl King Toph. Okay, look. So I just sat and recorded 45 minutes of the game. 45 minutes, okay? And let me tell you what happened. None of it filmed. Oh my god. So, all right, let me just kind of get you to where we are now, okay? So we ended the whole car ride with Hops. Hops found his dog, Hops. Come to find out, I don't even know if the dog is real, okay? I don't even know. So then it was like I had to talk to Lola. Lola still wasn't saying anything, but Hops just swore up and down that she was talking, and sure. So then I, was finished the ride with Hops. We found his house with the silo in the back. So then I got out, and then some girl named Leah picked me up. So me and Leah are like chilling in this diner, right? And like random things are moving, so I have to kind of like pew pew them. And then when I do that, like I got points that were collecting in the corner. You'll see when I'm pausing all that stuff. So then after that, it's find out, like, she started talking about robots. She started talking about how they were like doubles. She did a whole story about how she was a flight attendant and she expected me to know that she was a flight attendant, but go off. And then here we are. So we're just gonna pick this up. I am so sorry. Like, I really thought I was recording and it just was not, and I am so upset. That was like 45 minutes of good footage that was just gone. So here we are. Let's just pick it up. This kind of looks like the desert. Well, no.
How do I look?
I mean...
Good. I'm a very apt pupil.
I don't know how she looks.
Pupil.
Oh,
Here,
so...
take my phone.
This
Call for
girl,
help the
we're
moment
supposed to go to the gas station, and she's supposed to be, like, pretending to be my girlfriend. And so... we're driving now to the gas station because we just left the diner.
Shoot.
You told me that she and I had a fight. Yep.
Right.
And that I stormed out and left the restaurant first.
I did, yes.
But my memory didn't have it thinking like that.
Right, it was her.
Yes, she left the restaurant first.
Yes, and?
Why did you lie to me about that? Who really left first? You're right. Who really left first?
Listen, there's something at the end of this road that you don't want to find. If you only wanted to find it, there wouldn't be all this conflict.
What
conflict? Drivers
conflict?
lying to you, drugging you with raisins, all the little glitches, things that don't make sense, the static. It's hardly been a smooth ride, has it?
Yeah, you're right about that. You make it sound like it's my fault.
I'm just saying, there are two sides to every story, right? The argument back at the diner, maybe there was something missing for her. Something missing between the two of you.
So what do you think was missing? That's hardly the point. She's been kidnapped. What do you think she's
Have you stopped to think for a moment about why you keep finding these photographs?
No.
Why they are so important to you?
I don't. No, actually. They help me remember. Yeah, they help me remember.
They're a way of capturing reality, right?
I guess.
They're objective, but they're also you. They tell the story you want them to tell. That camera of yours, it's a weapon too. Take a photo of me, and in the photo I'll never change. I'll never grow away from you.
They're only memories I can trust right now. Maybe you're right. They're not reliable.
So what did you learn back there from your photo?
She was having an affair with the phone guy?
Oh?
Yes. That much seems clear. I saw the phone number.
Oh. You have my phone. Why don't you call it then?
I can't see all the numbers. 2 are missing.
And you think he's also this man with all the eyes?
Man with many eyes, yes.
Hey, you said he has 10 of them, right?
Yes. So? That's right. He wears them around his wrist?
Have another look at that card.
Okay.
10 little eyes. See him?
Oh, right there? The eyes? Right there. With the
Freaky,
eye?
right?
Yeah. Wow, you're sharp. I noticed that back at the diner. I'm gonna just lie and say I noticed that back at the diner. Even though I didn't.
Almost there now.
Are we?
Time to get in character.
You sure you're up for this?
Sure, I can't see a thing. What gives?
What is this? Turn around. We need to get out of here.
I can't. The car is jammed somehow.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell? Watch it, buddy.
What is this? What is this? Leah. What happened to Leah? Oh my gosh. What happened to Leah? You know what? Even though that I did say that the last gameplay was 45 minutes, we were not with Leah for a long time. We really weren't. Am I in a trunk? What? In blue? Who? Yes. Help me! I'm in a trunk! How was he doing that with the phone and his hands are here? Come on.
Yellow.
Vern?
Copernicus? Is that you?
Yes. Boo, I'm in a trunk.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam.
Yes,
Swinging
yes.
by your toes over a tiger cage?
Not exactly. All I know is I'm in a trunk and I think I've been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. Then again, you do have a way of making enemies.
I
Who'd you piss
didn't!
off this time?
No one. I'm not sure. The man with the
I
many eyes.
sincerely doubt that. The fact that I'm hearing your voice now suggests otherwise.
He got her though. I need to rescue her. Why does he have to get me anyway?
Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong.
Well,
You need to
I
learn
need
the
help with
spell
something
first
because I'm in the trunk.
before you can go up against him.
There's a spell. What spell?
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you.
Thanks.
Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus?
The locked one? Yes, in the mailbox. Why so? Yeah, I found
Have
it.
you opened it yet?
I can't.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are.
Can I find out how to do this after? Right. Can we start getting me out of the trunk?
Lucky for you, I've got my farmer's almanac here.
What the heck
Let's
does
have
the
a look.
almanac have to do with
Hang on.
anything?
See, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk.
What type of farmer's almanac?
First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious.
Nope, there's no latch.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Yep. Got him.
Okay. Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you.
Sure, okay.
Got them?
Yeah,
What color are the lights?
red.
We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward.
Oh.
Gotta run now.
Wait.
Good luck to you, kid.
Wait. First of all, this is a cell phone, so I shouldn't even be hearing, okay. You shouldn't even be hearing a daggone dial tone, but you know, that's cool. Okay. No? Here? Okay. Not green, but a circle. Oh, I think I get it now. Not green or purple. Blue? Oh, dang. And this one. It's the only one that's left. It's the only one that's left. Oh. Okay. We did that. Mm-hmm. Hello. How did I wind up in your trunk?
ما أدري شو بدي تسوي بسيارتي بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان
I mean, that's cool.
وراح تسح بعدين.
But why am I in your trunk?
English. آسف. ما أدري هاي مو صدق. بس أنا أشعر به.
Alright.
كاني من صدق حجة سعر.
Wait a second.
كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية. السترن، الجير ولا القرن على الدشبول.
I cannot
إيه معود
understand.
على كيفك.
Pull out your phone.
أريد أوقف.
Google Translate. There you go. Oh, the radio.
And the sweet fireflies in the Tosocha, they are stumbling by. Ulica wygląda
Okay. This game.
And I lost my memory on the only idea over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glowing asphalt, and I try to find an image of you. And the sweet fireflies, they dance in the night, they are stumbling on my way back to you.
Mmm.
Sailors faded, my gaze is drifting over the horizon. And I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the tyrants race over the glory.
How would I know? It's not even my car.
So why are you driving? Right, why are you
idea.
driving it then?
I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too. You
I'm
don't
sorry?
want to know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep.
Oh. I know you're the next guard, so if you didn't kidnap me, how did I get here? Okay, you know what? I know you're the
What
next
do
guard.
you mean? Whose guard? Yours?
I don't know. Every driver. Turns out we've met before. Why don't you just tell me what this is all about? Why don't you just tell me what this is all about?
Why should I know?
How
What
do
makes you
I
think
know?
you can turn up out of thin air and interrogate me?
Because
Who are
I was
you
in your
anyway?
trunk in the car that you're driving. You tell me who you are first. What's your name anyway?
I'm not sure actually.
Buddy.
But here,
Uh-huh.
it's funny.
Uh-huh.
On this highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir.
Okay. Why is that funny? I'm called Copernicus.
Copernicus, huh?
Yes, yes.
Suddenly, this doesn't seem so arbitrary.
What makes you say that?
Never heard of Ibn al-Shatir?
No.
A famous astronomer.
Oh.
I guess you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy. In many ways a predecessor to...
Copernicus.
Yes, that's
Okay. Funny, that's my name. In here anyway.
Copernicus. Al-Shatir.
Of course
Two
they wouldn't teach that.
iconoclasts from different lands who challenged the belief that the sun revolves around the earth. Two dreamers who had the conviction that their unique consciousness is not the only thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story, like I'm not part of yours. You were
Oh.
trapped in the trunk, where I've been many times.
Yes.
It's like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered into yours.
How is that possible? I find this hard to... Yeah, how is that possible?
How should I know? Somehow the streams have crossed. Disturbance in space-time continuum.
Guess. Oh, boy. So what are you dreaming about? I have a hard time believing this.
Takes a leap of faith, I know, to admit that we both exist.
No, I mean, I don't mean that. Okay.
Me? Yes, safety. A place far away from wars. From bombings, from the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the dust settles.
Oh,
On the
sorry
news,
about
you
that.
hear only about armies and religious madmen. But
Right.
it's the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
Oh man. How did you wind up in this place? What kind of gangsters?
I'm one of the ones who didn't make it. Not all the way. I'm stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep.
What do you mean didn't make it? Like you're not alive?
The El Mahdi army. They called themselves an army anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for my brother-in-law because he worked as a translator for the US military. Neighbors warned us we should move. And so we did. Twice.
Twice? Did they find your brother-in-law? I'm pretty sure they did.
Luckily, no.
Oh,
He was safe
good.
with the army, beyond their reach.
Good.
A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal. And that's when they came back and
I
picked
don't
me
like
up.
how it's this
2
glitch
days
right
later,
here on your face.
when I
We
woke
didn't
up in the
see it on
Baghdad
anybody else.
hospital,
I don't like
I
that.
found out that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident.
So that's when you decided to leave.
Yes. After that, I couldn't stay.
I would imagine. Tell me about your escape. You haven't asked me about my story yet. No, tell me about me.
The women in my family, my mother, my sisters, they were the only ones who knew.
Why not the men?
I was very close to the women in my family. They were the ones who were around all the times while I was recovering. The men, my father, my brothers, always working, always out of the house. I got on a plane to Istanbul, where my cousin lived. He took me to Izmir, where the smugglers are. They're easy to find. I bought a space on a vessel, headed to Mytilene, Greece,
Whoa.
the closest
Look
harbor
at the
in Europe.
clouds. What kind of vessel was it? Were you worried about getting ripped off? No, what kind of vessel? Oh,
Just a
okay.
simple raft, but
Look
not
at
as
the- look at the
overcrowded as in
clouds.
some of the stories you hear. I was lucky.
So am I
at
not
least in the
alive?
beginning. We couldn't leave for 5 days. Too many Greek army ships in the sea. Every morning, getting up at 3:30 to make a go of it. By the 5th day, I was so tired of waiting that I wasn't even scared to get on board any longer.
I'm
Finally, impatience had overtaken fear.
Right. Tell me what happened next.
We
No, I
did
don't wanna
not
know.
make it to Europe. A boat pulls up next to us. People are trying to understand what's going on, but the men on the ship only speak Greek.
Oh.
At first, people are worried that it's pirates. They take everything from the passengers.
Oh no! What?
Sometimes take the passengers themselves. Sometimes just ram the boat and laugh as it sinks.
That is messed
But
up.
no, these are police, it turns out. They take us back to Turkey, where I'm waiting, and waiting, and waiting.
Sir, your story is worse than mine.
Of course, I did not remember all this in my dreams at first. These were things I remembered from clues I found along the highway.
Right. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
I've dreamed this highway, this car before.
They are
many
really trying to
times.
get me to say like, "Hey, what about me?" No. Why do you dream of an American highway? What happens in this dream? Lord?
Always a long drive, always danger.
I feel you.
Sometimes I'm smuggled in the trunk, sometimes I'm driving. Always checkpoints, inspections.
So I
Betrayal.
feel like maybe there's gonna be
Always
a
from someone
checkpoint
who
or like a
pretends to be
like
my
something stop, like a stop coming up ahead. Sounds familiar to my dream in a way. I'm not the traitor, I promise.
I'm not worried about you.
What you mean? I ain't worried about you either.
You seem too confused to hurt anyone.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm worried about you because that was a really sad story. I
What
didn't
is
like
your
that.
dream about?
I'm not sure. Maybe just relationship
breakup?
troubles.
That's it?
Yep.
Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped? Who's this person that's been taken away from you?
My girlfriend.
Do you have a photo?
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere along this highway.
Okay.
I know her. The same
For
woman,
real?
but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles back.
Oh no, that was the robot lady. No, that
A
was
decoy?
Yeah.
What kind of game are you playing here?
It's a long story. It was supposed to be a trap. It backfired. What were you doing? Yeah, it was supposed to be
I
a
see.
trap.
You're lucky nobody got hurt.
Yeah, I know, but the whole thing was her idea.
You sure? Didn't she also warn you that you're the one pulling the strings here?
How do you know she said that? What are you saying? Yeah, how do you know?
Well, that's their motto at Dante's. Customer is always right. They say that to all the patrons there. But listen, did she ask you to let her change forms? To assume a different identity?
Yeah,
And what did you say?
I said no.
That's right. How do I put this? In this place, it's important to see things for what they really are.
Right,
Keep
I
them
see, the
pinned down.
the
The moment you
clouds
start
are,
shifting
like,
things around to suit your needs,
really, really scary.
well, you're like Pandora, opening the box.
So what was she doing at the gas station?
There was a scene there at the gas station. She was being questioned by two men. She seemed to be explaining herself, pointing at the empty passenger seat in her car. They
my
didn't
girlfriend?
really seem interested in her, though. They were more interested in the empty car seat.
So and me? What did they look like? Did you catch what they were after?
Not exactly. There was a lot of pointing at the passenger seat in her car and shrugging. It
Yeah.
seemed they'd lost something. Or someone.
So
The
me?
leader, he seemed very unhappy. A guy in an orange vest.
Right, right. So was a trap. Right.
Trap. So they were looking for you?
I'm gonna assume. I think so.
Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck.
Good lord, the main guy. Did you happen to notice if he had a bracelet with circles around his arm? Yeah, did you?
No, I didn't get a look. I just heard one strange thing they said.
What?
That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers. They were going to find him.
How many fingers I got? 8 fingers? What? No, I got all mine.
Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits, maybe.
8 digits. It's me. I have his phone number.
And you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you,
Yeah, I got
would
it.
you?
Whew. Nah.
That was the other thing they mentioned.
Yeah.
They have the key, but don't want the box opened.
Not the tumbleweeds. I wonder why. Did you see which direction they were heading?
No, I didn't get a look.
You're right, buddy.
Say, have you noticed how many tumbleweeds there are suddenly?
Yes, I did actually.
I don't know, but the weather also seems
What
to
is
be
going
turned
on?
suddenly. Turn
Right,
on the
no,
radio
honey,
and see if you can find
the
a weather
cloud's been
report.
bumping the entire time. The entire time.
My God! Get that thing off the window!
Ew!
Get it off!
What is that?
Get it off!
Escape the tumbleweeds. How? How? Ew!
It seems to be changing the weather conditions.
Won't last forever. Sunny skies today, and we could hardly ask for better weather.
Suddenly, it's sunny. It's not working. They're stuck to the car. We need
Oh.
some other kind of weather to get clear of them.
Okay, hold on.
It's billowing clouds of black smoke, a choking death rattle, and amongst the crowd milling at the door, a girl. Miles before. Level 3.
Warning,
Looks
tornado,
like tornado
60 feet from
conditions.
car.
Look, the tornado. It's starting to pull the tumbleweeds off the car.
But that's not
it's
safe.
not strong enough.
Warning, tornado.
It worked. Oh,
Good.
good riddance.
Okay. All right.
Look, That was very strange, even for this place.
You know, at this point,
I don't know.
at this point, I'm
It seemed they were
really,
spying, searching for something.
I don't know.
Did you know this? What do you know about these guys? The ones who are after you?
I don't know anything about them.
Seems he had a few extra to spare for the tumbleweeds.
I guess so.
I see. What else?
I don't know.
Oh, let's see.
Sure.
Balkan tours.
You know
Not
them?
directly, no. But I've heard about them. From a guy in Istanbul I met.
Mm-hmm.
He had made it through to Europe, but then had come back to get his family.
Right.
But that's another story. He had come across this Balkan tours on his way back from Serbia. He warned everyone about them who would listen. Apparently, they had a charitable program to help refugees, promising to help them. But no one who accepted their help was ever seen from again. People just disappeared. And it wasn't just people in the refugee community either.
Right.
Tourists too. There were strange stories.
Oh, I don't like this. What kind of stories? Oh yeah, sir. Yeah.
Did she mention anything about this Balkan tours to you?
No.
Yes, I guess merely the fact that you ever saw her again suggests otherwise.
Oh
Still,
Lord, they done took my
seems
girlfriend.
like a
Where is
connection.
she?
Well, I hope she hasn't fallen into their hands now.
Yeah, I
Some
hope
of
not
the
either.
stories circulating around refugee camps in Serbia at this time. I only heard bits and pieces.
Oh Lord.
Nothing very clear. Mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors.
Oh yeah, the
People
guy
losing
with the
their
mirrors,
minds
right?
and never coming back.
Oh my gosh, the man with the mirrors,
Yes.
right? The mirror
People
eyes.
who were heading from Turkey into Croatia and Serbia were being warned about it.
Oh
Watch
my
out
gosh.
for mirrors. Rooms full of mirrors. Rooms full of ice.
I need to do something to help
Well,
her.
my friend, I think right now the best thing you can do is run for safety. They probably have a good beat on your location, assuming the tumbleweeds were on their payroll. Make no mistake, these guys are dangerous.
What on earth? What's the worst that can happen to me if this is a dream then? Right.
Well, we've all been in a dream we've wanted to wake up from, but couldn't, right?
That's true.
Let's just say there are people who thrive on that fear and have ways of keeping you from waking up.
Oh snap. Yikes.
Exactly. What did you do to these guys anyway?
I do not.
Why you?
I don't know. This is box.
Right. Where did you get the box?
The mailbox? Oh no, the
They
girlfriend.
must be worried about what's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Worried it will expose them, all the things they have done, to her and to all the other people they've hurt.
I thought it was an empty box.
I wish I knew. Even if I make it to my destination, I'm still not home.
Well, at least the weather isn't that bad
That's
anymore.
what it means to be an exile.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't like that.
My niece, Nadia, used to ask me that question all the time. Where are you going, uncle? She was the only young person who knew I was leaving.
Right.
Imagine, she knew when my father didn't. I was always mad at my sister for telling her. She would ask me that when I was putting her to bed.
What did you tell her?
The only thing you can tell when a person that young asks you a question like that at bedtime.
You couldn't tell
I
the
told her
truth.
the truth.
Oh?
Not the truth, but
Because
the
when you say it
truth
twice, that means it's real.
wrapped in the blanket of a story.
Yes. I'm sorry, sir. Okay.
There's a place where the river Tigris runs through Baghdad. A place called the Two-Story Bridge. When I was a kid, I would go fishing there and look out at the water and wonder where it all led. As a child, I was told that the farthest place on the earth from Baghdad is a place called Fiji. I would train my eyes on the horizon and imagine that all the water led there, to the point where the sky met the earth. To my child's mind, Fiji was the place where the sky touches the earth. These people of Fiji, they must be very tolerant people to live in such a place where one has to stoop over at all times and can never stand up straight. Eventually, they resolved to leave and find a new home, where the sky was farther from the earth, where the pandanus tree can grow high enough to be
This is
woven.
actually kind of cute.
So,
Reminds me of like Dr.
they
Seuss,
left
like
this
the
land
drawing
right
style.
under the sky, leaving behind those people so old and bent that they no longer cared to
You know, my
stand
girl
up
looks so
straight.
upset. I'd be upset too,
The
man.
other Fijians gradually moved away from the edge of the world, and the sky got a little higher, and then they found a marvelous place. It was fertile and lush, with excellent weather, an orange tree for every backyard.
That's dope.
But
I like an orange tree.
there was one problem: earthquakes.
Uh-oh.
Terrible earthquakes, as frequent as rains during the
those must be the
springtime in this
bugs.
country.
I don't like
All
this.
because the sky was still close to the earth. When there's thunder, it echoes off the roof of the sky and causes the ground to break.
Yeah.
But the Fijians adjusted. They built their entire civilization out of rubber.
Cool.
Rubber houses with rubber beds that would sway during the quakes, with rubber restraints that would hold the sleeping Fijians tight while they dreamed.
That's actually pretty good.
But Nadia didn't want a bedtime story about that.
Yeah.
She wanted a story about good and evil. The
There's
kind of
enough of that in
story
the
children
world.
like. So I changed it for her to be about a Fijian princess called Nadia, who finds the source of all the earthquakes.
Oh. Don't say it was something. What happened in the fairy tale? Baby?
So Nadia finds a dragon hiding under the earth.
Right.
A
This
dragon with a
bothers
splinter
me
in its toe,
because no one else
whose
had that.
terrible roaring
like that.
causes the earth
You
to
don't
break.
deserve that.
Nadia slays the dragon and saves the people by uttering a magic spell.
Okay.
Gonothi se auton.
What did she say?
Gonothi se auton. It's actually Greek.
Oh.
Rolls right off the tongue. No?
Yeah, you know, it's cool.
Okay. That was interesting. Can you say that again?
Yeah.
All the mirror eyes closed.
What do these words mean? This is the spell Vern said I need. Yeah. What do the words mean?
I'm not sure. I think something about closing eyes. Seems like it. And look, that's not the spell's only power. The card. There's a phone number on it now.
Isn't that Vern's number?
Do you know what this means?
Wasn't that Vern's number?
you're ready to make a certain phone call.
Spoken towards the same number that's on my girlfriend's phone.
Ready to put your spell to use?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Do you have a phone?
I do.
Even better. So, here's the plan.
Okay.
You call them and tell them you want to sign up for a tour.
Got it.
Here's the thing.
All right.
If they act like they're taking you on a tour, everything is good.
Okay.
If they've figured you out, they'll try to distract you while they kidnap you. Take it from me. They
Right.
tell you someone you care about is in danger, but don't believe it.
Okay.
If everything's fine, then everything's fine. But if someone you know is in danger, it's a trap. Get out of there.
Buddy.
Are you ready?
Okay.
Dial the number.
I just don't understand how this works when my hands are here.
Yeah. Yep, what can I help help you with?
I'd like to take a tour of the bag.
That's a big park. You near the Argus gas station on Route 90?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'll pick you up in an hour.
How about I come to you instead?
You don't have a car, do you? Just guess from your voice. So, see you in an hour. Don't worry about that. I'll be waiting for you once you land.
Once I land? Okay, first it's cell phone. The second time, cell phone. Why am I hearing a dial tone? Okay.
So, it worked then?
I don't know. Wait, what's...
Isn't that how these things normally work in the stories of this country?
What?
Other
What's going
characters
on?
shows up, imparts some hard-earned wisdom, then conveniently fades away.
Wait, buddy! Don't fade away, I need your help!
It's a few minutes before 3:30 in Istanbul. There's another raft waiting. Another try.
No, don't leave me.
Don't worry, my friend. You have allies all along this road, even in the cars of enemies. I've left something for you.
What? How is the car driving and no one's there? What?
Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while.
All right. Look, we are going to stop right here, okay? It's getting juicy. I'm like enjoying this beyond. They just keep throwing things in. Like, this is amazing. All right. So, if no one told you, you know, you're handsome, you're beautiful, I love you. Y'all, please be safe out here, okay? I'm out.